I saw this guy make this on my TikTok, so now I'm curious what it tastes like, because it didn't say anything. It was just, he made it and threw it in the freezer, and there was no context after that. So this is what it is. It's this yogurt, or I guess whatever flavor of yogurt you have, you could probably substitute, I imagine. Same with a protein shake, and he used vanilla, except his was whey based, mine is vegan. And instead of frozen berries, he used fresh, but I have frozen berries on hand, so we're gonna use that. Also, he used like a parchment paper or something on his baking sheet, so I gotta find what I have. So let me look for that real fast. Okay, so I don't have any parchment paper as far as I can tell. So we're gonna use Reynolds wrap. All right, so I'm just gonna put that on there. And since I don't have much yogurt left, I'm just gonna mix it inside here. So there was no measurements or anything. He literally just put some of this and that and stirred it up. I'm gonna put 2 scoops. Maybe that's a little too much because I don't have that much actual yogurt. So I'm gonna do a scoop and a half. So we're gonna do a scoop and a half. And then what he did is stir it up. Luckily it was pretty simple. The video was like less than a minute. So I was like, all right, well, I have all that. And now I'm curious what this stuff tastes like. Now his wasn't a different color. Obviously he used whey, or maybe he used a lot less compared to how much yogurt he had. Either way, it smells good. I'm just gonna make sure it's nice and stirred in there. Okay. Tastes good. I don't know if this is supposed to taste, it kind of reminds me like of a marshmallow when you put it down. Do you see that? It looks like a marshmallow. So I imagine it's gonna be like crispy instead of like ice cream. I don't know, we're gonna find out. Like I said, it didn't show anything after. He literally just did this, right? So he did this and get it all out. Because you know, every little drop counts. Because this stuff isn't cheap. Like protein and yogurt these days. Oh my goodness, everything costs quite a bit. Okay, all right, so we're gonna make sure we get all the good yogurt off of there. Okay. And then we're just gonna mush it down, because that's what he did next. He mushed it down. Now, looked kind of thicker. It wasn't really thin, so I'm gonna try not to make it too thin. Okay, so there is mine. All right, I'll look on that in a little bit. Either way, then he had his berries. Didn't open all the way, of course not. All right, I gotta cut this thing. Oh, wait, here's scissors. Yay. Okay. I cut this open. Okay, I cut it open. Come on. Come on, come on. It smells good. I don't want it to pour. Okay. But I gotta get like the berries out. So I have a spoon over here. Let me just grab it. I just want to do like the berries. So I'm just gonna do like blueberries. And I think there's raspberries in here too, maybe. Maybe not. No, there's a lot of strawberries. So maybe I put a couple of strawberries in there. He had fresh raspberries and fresh blueberries for his. Use what you have, right? That's the best thing you can do. Use what you got. You can substitute it, I imagine, as much as you like. I want to pack this thing full of blueberries and like small bits of little fruit here. Okay. I think we're all filled up. He probably didn't have as many, but I want mine to be filled up with berries. Okay, we need a couple more. All right, he didn't have as many, but you know, if you like berries, load up. All right, and then all he did was take this and put it in the freezer. Oh, I've got a piece of my hair stuck on the spoon. Here, just put that in there. So, taking this, go ahead and put it in the freezer. And there was no that he gave. So I'm just gonna give it a minute, an hour, and we're gonna check it in an hour. Alexa, set timer, 1 hour. Okay, I'll be back.